Hey everyone, it's Cadence from Battleship Posting, and this is a really difficult video to have to make. You may or may not have seen the recent upload about Franklin quitting the channel. Yeah, so a lot of people have been asking me, like, what's the context around the situation, and, a lot of it I don't want to divulge because it seems, or it's personal, I guess. Um, you know, Franklin quitting is his choice, and, I don't want this to be like an excuse to air out my dirty laundry or whatever, but, for your guys' sake, for the fans' sake, I feel like transparency is important here. So I'm the one making this video because I sort of feel like a neutral party in a sense, because Franklin was closer to the rest of the Battleship crew than he was to me. Like I haven't always, engaged with the group as much as Franklin has. So I guess I feel like a neutral party here. Anyway, the reason he left, I guess it was a big combination of things. He made the video, you've seen it, about, the quality of the videos on the channel going down, and while he may feel that way to an extent, there's like a lot of underlying context there. Specifically, I can't say much because obviously I don't want to dox Franklin at all. That would, and on that note, like, obviously, I mean, I know how this works. Nobody go out there and harass Franklin on any of his socials or anything. Like, don't be assholes, guys. We all know how this works. Just be good people at the end of the day. But basically, without doxing him, he Adam Sandler, the celebrity, the actor, is a family member of Franklin's. Not a super close family member, but a distant-ish family member. And a couple years ago, there was a bit of an inside joke, because we instead of saying Adam Sandler, within the Battleship Posting crew, we would be like, oh, Franklin's dad or whatever. He's not Franklin's dad, but, we would exaggerate the closeness between him and Adam Sandler. And after a while, he kind of leaned into it, but after a while he made it clear to us that he wasn't really comfortable with the joke, which is fine, and so we stopped doing it. But there were some videos that I, and more specifically Ryan, wanted to upload to the channel about the movie Click, because we found the movie Click a very funny source of inspiration for Battleship Posting videos. But Franklin, like, specifically really didn't want us to upload the Click videos to the channel, and that was a little frustrating because I know that Ryan had spent a lot of time working on those Click videos and had shown like a preview to us, and at one point, before Franklin had made it clear that he felt this way, Ryan had even uploaded a Click video onto the channel, but it was taken down because of Franklin's discomfort with it being there. But anyway, it was frustrating for Ryan, and to an extent, I didn't make as many as he did, but to an extent, it was frustrating for me too, because I couldn't, put my Click-related videos on the channel, and so when the most recent Adam Sandler video got uploaded to the channel, it was actually uploaded by Pizza, who didn't know any of this, who didn't know that that Franklin's was related to Adam Sandler and was just uploading it like as a funny Adam Sandler video, had no idea all this like underlying stuff that had gone on like a year or a year and a half ago, and but because of how, you know, the channel works, you never know who the uploader is. Franklin saw that and thought it was one of us, and we were sort of like, oh, maybe we were uploading it as like a fuck you, or as a, you know, as a slight towards him, and he took it the wrong way and kind of blew up at us, and you know that led to him leaving. So you know, that's sort of what went down. There's some more things that, and you know, like I said earlier, I don't want this to be like me airing out my dirty laundry, but you know, as a neutral party who wasn't very close, didn't have, you know, much of a stake in the whole thing, I did want to, you know, sort of come out and say that Franklin has always sort of made me feel not uncomfortable, but there have been some things in the past that have rubbed me the wrong way about Franklin, and I feel like this is as good an opportunity as any to like sort of come clean about them. There was this one instance in particular when the Battleship Posting crew, we all took our annual trip to Portugal for Christmas. We do that every year, and Franklin had brought his girlfriend to the trip, and so we were sort of meeting her for the first time. And she was kind of frequently saying some pretty ignorant things about the Brazilian government and its people, and it made like all of us really uncomfortable. Like Tad went silent for the majority of the conversations we had with her, and I mean, to be fair, it was clear that Franklin was upset or uncomfortable at what his girlfriend was saying too, but we all felt that he wasn't doing enough to sort of, you know, combat that, or like, you know, express that he disagreed with her, and you know, he sort of just let her spout some ignorant shit. And as far as I know, they're still together, which, you know, I have mixed feelings about, but I don't know them well enough to say anything conclusive. So, you know, not gonna do that. There was another instance, actually unrelated to the Adam Sandler stuff, where Franklin had uploaded a video to the channel related to Rectangulong, Tad's game, but it was before Rectangulong had released, and it had a pretty major spoiler in it. And so Tad reached out like, hey, can you know, make this video private? Because, you know, Tad didn't want spoilers for his game to be uploaded without, you know, his control or consent or whatever. And so, you know, fair, and he took it down, and, you know, everyone makes mistakes or whatever. But when the game came out, you know, he re-uploaded it with the same title and everything. And Tad still, you know, reached out again and was like, hey, you know, like, it's still, you know, I know that the game is out, but still, it's a spoiler. Could you know, put some sort of warning in the title or in the video itself? And Franklin sort of stood his ground in a way and refused to make any changes to the video, when honestly it was a very, very reasonable request. And so, you know, the rest of us sort of had to like chime in and be like, you know, it's why can't you do this? Why can't you you know, do what Tad wants and mark it as a spoiler so that people don't get spoiled for his game that he spent a long time, you know, working on and wants other people to experience blind. And eventually he just gave up and privated the video and sort of you know, kind of was like, do it yourself. Like, if you want it to be like that so bad, then why don't you do it yourself? And so I sort of took over and edited in a spoiler warning in the video, and so that's the one you see on the channel today. Anyway, I've been yapping for over 10 minutes, and there isn't much more to say. Like, I have some other things that I would want to say, but this isn't really supposed to be a takedown piece or anything like that. I don't really want to get into the personal nitty-gritty of all of this, so, you know, thank you for hearing me out. I'm glad that we were able to, you know, have this time. Honesty is really important. So, yeah, I'll see you all in the next upload, and you know, maybe those click videos that we've been storing and haven't really been able to upload will finally be able to go onto the channel now. Like, maybe some good will come out of this. Anyway, see ya.